Let's talk now about our best strikers in the Premier League poll. We put this poll out on Twitter earlier. We've had already over 42,000 votes across YouTube and Twitter. Now, there was a 25-man shortlist before people start arguing about why it's just these 4 on the list. 25 men down to 4 based on what everyone was saying on Twitter. And at the moment, Thierry Henry is leading this poll with 45% of the vote. Alan Shearer has 30%, followed by Wayne Rooney and Sergio Aguero just behind. So, you guys, do you agree? Thierry Henry, is he the best of all time?
I couldn't agree more with that poll.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'd have to say Henry. Because Henry, for me, was a total game changer at the time. I mean, I know as a player, playing in that era, I was looking at him thinking, if I want to be the best, if I want to win the Golden Boot, how am I ever going to compete with that? He's just bigger, faster, more skillful. He was everything. Whereas a lot of the other players on there, you know, were amazing players, don't get me wrong, but you always felt, well, yeah, I can score the goal he scored, or I could. Thierry Henry, you just couldn't match. So I actually agree with that poll.
4-time Golden Boot winner, Thierry Henry. Do you think Alan Shearer, though?
I think Alan Shearer all day long.
Yeah?
Look, as much as Thierry Henry is brilliant, you know, and I think, you know, him as a striker, you know, can affect games, Thierry Henry. I think when you look at Alan Shearer's record, I mean, it's phenomenal. You know, I don't think anyone comes close to in terms of striking.
Still the leading all-time Premier League
Look, when you
scorer.
say striker, there's different type of forwards, and who always should judge. In terms of being a striker, which is obviously for me scoring goals, Alan Shearer all day long. Got to be.
JJ, either of these two get a shout, though? Next to us.
No, listen, you know, these
Said that with a straight face.
Serious. I mean, what you got? What, 168? You scored or something like that? 160? It's in the 160s, wasn't it? Or 180s?
Yeah, over
big
160.
number anyway.
Over 160.
It's a big numbers that they both scored, and obviously Michael scored a huge amount of goals, and then was injured for a large period of time. We don't know kind of the number that Michael may have got to. So, they are well within their rights to be within that list, but it's a difficult one. Strikers see things in numbers, and a lot of the time, we look at Al's numbers. They're not even really achievable. It's crazy, his numbers.
Ridiculous.
But I agree with Michael. I'm going to go with Thierry Henry. I think he does the whole package.
Well, it was, by the way, 163, 150 for you boys.
There you go.
I know you kept count, Michael.